Hello, this is Ms. Brown, your high school media specialist, and today we're going to talk about cybersecurity issues because October is Cybersecurity Month. On the screen we have the school menu. Please click on number 7 for media. Once you are clicked on number 7, you will see 4 icons. The one we're going to use today is the first one, online resources. Let's click open that folder. Once we do, you will see that we have a number of resources to select from. Today I will be featuring SIRS Knowledge Source, which is the 5th icon on the 3rd row. I'm going to click and open that. There are many different ways to search for cybersecurity issues within SIRS Knowledge Source. One thing that you have to beware of when doing a research topic is that cybersecurity includes many different issues. So cybersecurity is a very big topic. So one of the things you may want to consider is a subtopic. Here on the right side of the screen, and you can search any way you wish, but I'm going to start with your top 10 pros versus con leading issues. We see that we have two things that are our interests. Number one, online social networks, which is a part of cybersecurity. You have to be careful what you share online, and bullying in schools. That would also include cyberbullying. Over here, I want to click on more issues. And as I'm looking through here, I have decided of all the topics within cyberbullying, I'm going to specifically click on and do identity theft. Young people between the ages of 4 and 21 are the #1 victims now of identity theft. I heard this at the C3 conference held at the University of Maryland, October of 2011, when we had people from agencies of the government. Young people are targeted because they're not using their social securities yet, their social security numbers, and people are stealing their identity and making purchases. So identity theft is just not an adult problem, it's everyone's problem, and it's becoming more prevalent in the United States and across the world. When I click on this, you will have many things that you can choose from. First and foremost, please look at the different tabs that you have. All of these tabs will lead you to more information, and you have a toolbox, a dictionary, a thesaurus, editor's resources, many things, help and exit. What I'm going to focus on first, and this is what I would tell anyone who's looking at something for the first time, is to first understand what the topic is truly about. So I would click here at issues identity theft. That's going to open up the whole article, and it's going to give you basic background about what identity theft is. Also, if you would like to play a video, you can actually play a video. So if I play this video, it's not going to really show up on this recording, but I'm going to just hit play video just to give you a sample. I'm going to just pause it there, but that is a great resource that you can use and learn from. It's actually from a news station. And I'm going to hit pause. There we go. I turned the sound off, but now I'm hit pause. One of the features that we have here is that you can decide to have the article read to you by just hitting read out loud. If I click on this, and you can choose whether you want a female voice or a male voice. I'm going to go with female. And that's all you have to do, and then the article will be read to you. It has, you can just decide where you want your article to start being read. I'm going to just start at the top. Now I'm turning it off simply because you can't hear it, but as you can see, it highlights the area that's being read, and the actual blue highlight is the actual word. So that's something that you can do. You can also click on audio MP3 and download this to an audio device and listen to later. And of course, if you're doing research, if you click on citation, it provides the citation for you right here. Of course, all you had to do was scroll down or scroll up, or you just could go back to the top. And if you want to print this article, you can print. If you want to email it to yourself, which I often advise. If you're doing a lot of research, you can add to your list. Or if you want to share it, you can. You can share it to Blogger, Gmail, Facebook, Twitter. Our school system does not allow students to access all of these, or staff, but if you're using this at home, which you can also share this information. I'm just going to go back down to the bottom of this article because this is an overview. They say ProCon issues: should data aggregation companies be subject to federal regulation? So this gives you a question, and this is the ProCon, and you can simply click on any of these links to see the viewpoints. If you want more viewpoints, you can click this link, and then it gives you a perspective. It has questions, and then at the bottom, before we get to the citation, it says critical thinking and analysis. What is a data aggregation company? So if you don't know, you can find that out. You can click on any of these links to give you more information. So there's a whole lot of information, and you've just started. So one of the things you can do is the ProCon, you already saw that. So once you hit this one link, you can find out so much more. So you've already seen this. This is already there. And if you scroll down, it gives you more information. It provides a summary. It provides different articles, and this is FTC testifies on children's ID theft. This is a perfect article. So that is the title of the article. It's coming from the Federal Trade Commission. So that's a federal agency. It was published September 1st, 2011. It doesn't have the page. It tells you the Lexile score, so you know how hard it is, the size of it, and it's on SIRS Government Reporter, just a feature within SIRS. And we have the summary. The Federal Trade Commission today, September 1st, told the House Committee of Ways and Means Social Security that protecting consumers, and they just keep going. So if you wanted that read to you, you would just click on this link and it would be read to you. Also, you look at the summary to see if that's something you want. If you want more information that's connected to this article, you just use all of this because personal information is a part of that. And then if you're not sure, you can just click it to your list and then open it later. We also have newspaper articles, magazines, government documents, primary sources, which would definitely be the Federal Trade Commission, viewpoints, references. So all of these things can help you find, all of these links can help you find more information specifically on identity theft. Also, we have some key features. If you need some research help, you can hit Topic Overview, and that's what we just saw. That's another way of getting to it. If I click back, if you want the timeline on identity theft, if that's something that you want to present, you definitely have that information, and you can turn that into a graph if you want something graphic. Also, you see a number of graphics or political cartoons. You can click on those and you can see, you can add a picture. You can print it out as a PDF. If you want the source, that source is available for you for your pictures or graphics. So please know there's lots of information available. If I go back to the main article, if I want a global impact, if I want to look at this outside of the United States, as I indicated, these are things that are happening across the world just with identity theft. That may be too broad, but that information is there. And we also have statistics. So if you want to include a chart or table inside of your report, that is also available for you. They have them right here. You just click on one of these resources and it's made this information available. And it tells you right here, copying a CD from a friend who paid for it. Is this, something that's free? This is more broad than just identity theft, but it does talk about cybersecurity and copying and downloading free music. And you can see here the ages of people. And at the University of Maryland, we've actually talked about students being prosecuted by music companies for stealing music. So these are all very interesting topics, and that's why choosing one, like stealing music. That's a whole topic within cybersecurity in itself. And we have my analysis. So if you need something online to organize your thoughts and your information, you can use these questions and fill out. You can download this PDF and use it to fill in the blanks. If you need help with it, this is an online tutor. Her name is Miss Rojas, and you can definitely click on here and she'll walk you through the process. We have all kind of PDFs available for you, data guide, writing, SIRS guidelines, all kind of information that you can use to help with the research. And I'm just going to I have to click out of this. And then lastly, note organizer. So these are all features that SIRS has. And once you're in here, if you want a graphic organizer, you can use one of your own, or you can copy and paste. You can turn things off, zoom things in, and when you're finished, you can print it. You can send it email. You have so many different options. Like right here, you can copy and paste. They have different templates. You can save it. You can export it. You can turn it into an outline. So if you've used Inspiration and you want to use this instead of Inspiration, that is an option that you have. Please check with your teachers. And don't forget, all of these things are also available through your toolbox. If you need a dictionary, if you see something you don't know, dictionary, the definition will be read to you, the sources, and my list. If you've forgotten where you've looked for things, you can search history, search session. So I'm just going to go back to SIRS, the home page. Now that's just one way of looking for things on SIRS. There are at least 10 different ways to look up one topic. I could just type in identity theft or cyber bullying. This is, direct searching. I could do it by date or relevance. Just hit search. I like going by the pro versus con because it gives you everything in one quick package, but these are other articles that are simply about cyberbullying. And it says depression high among young victims of school cyberbullying, and that's coming from NIH, National Institute of Health. This is a government agency again. There's a graph that you can use. It's September 21st, 2011, and provides a summary. And so these are all great topics. So, and there's many more functions and features I could show you on SIRS. You could definitely use the quick search, the advanced search, topic browse, which we did, database features. So I'm going to stop here because I want you to be able to use the top 10, and I will create more videos so you will learn how to use all the different features in SIRS. Thank you.